And stay there. Oh my gosh, okay. Hi guys, so today's the first day of teaching your dog a new trick each day. So for today's trick, I'm going to be showing you guys how to teach your dog to wear a muzzle. Now this is very important for different kinds of reasons, such as if your dog's nervous around new strangers, or if they are aggressive or reactive, whatever the concern may be. This is a great way to keep your dog safe and others safe as well. So when you first introduce the muzzle to your dog, you want to create a positive association with it. So you'd like to give them treats when they first see the muzzle. So you're going to be like, here you go. Yes, good boys. And when they touch it, you reward, yes, good boys. Very good. Yes, good boys. Very good. So as you can see, I just have the muzzle right here, and so you can hold it in your hand, yes. So whenever he just boops it or he has any contact with it, I reward him. He already knows this very well, but for a new time dog, you don't want to scare them into having the muzzle on them. So you want to just kind of ease them into it. You just place it on the ground. If they make any kind of movement towards it, you do a positive association with it, and you give them the treat. There we go. And then we'll wait for the nose boop. Yes, good. And so you can use any kind of marker you like. You can use yes, you can use a clicker, anything like that. Good boys, yes. And you can start moving it around a little bit. Yes, good. Yes, good. You can move it around, and as long as they don't get fearful of it of any sort, you can give them a treat, and you can reward them for that. Good, yes. Yes, good boys. Once you get a good association with the muzzle and they really like it, you can start to get them, Max already knows this, but you can start to get them to put their nose inside the muzzle. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab the muzzle, and if you have a basket muzzle, you're going to want to put the treat through the basket muzzle and try to get them to go in. So, okay, go get it and get them to do that. Yes, good boys. Now you want to start that off slowly. You don't want to go and get them to do that and then just put the muzzle on them and lead them to it. You want to make sure that they like it. So you want to do that a lot of times. So you're going to go like this. I'm going to show them the basket muzzle. Wait, Max. You're going to show them the treat, and they're going to want to go through and get the treat. Oop, I just dropped it. And so they're going to want to go through and get the treat. You're going to reward them. Yes, good boys. And you're going to keep on practicing that until they like doing it, and they'll do it a lot of times. So for this, for doing muzzle training, you can use different kinds of words or phrases to get them to do the muzzle. So once they understand that you want them to go through here, you want to say a word like muzzle or go in or whatever you want to use. I personally use muzzle. It's just the most convenient for me. So you want to grab that treat, and you're going to associate it with the word muzzle. So you're going to get your dog to, I'm just going to get him to lay down just so it's easier. Lay down, stay. Muzzle, yes, good boy, and you want to reward that. Good. Muzzle, yes, good boys. Good. Muzzle, yes, good boys. So as you can see, he tries to go outside of the muzzle, thinking that that's what you want. So you just want to make sure that you clarify it with them and get them to do that, going inside the muzzle to get the treat. So Max obviously already knows it. Muzzle, yes, good boys. Knows it. He knows it very, very well. So once you get them used to the word muzzle, wait. Once you get them used to that word, you can ask for it without putting the treat in front of the muzzle. So you can have your hand over here, and you're going to go, muzzle, yes, good. And then you're going to reward them outside the muzzle. Or you can reward them inside the muzzle, whatever works best for you. So you're going to get them to do the muzzle without using the treat as a lure, so that they understand what you're asking them. So you're going to get muzzle, yes, good. So you can reward them inside the muzzle or outside the muzzle, whatever works best for you. So you're going to do it for an extended period of time. So you're going to grab your treats again. You're going to leave it. So you're going to grab your treat again. You're going to put it through the muzzle. And you're just going to leave it there so that he can grab it. You can let him lick your fingers, whatever works best. And then once you're done, you're going to go free. And they can get their nose out of the muzzle. And so you want to be very careful not to do it for too long because you don't want to stress them out when they're inside the muzzle. And you always want to create a positive association with the muzzle. So if your dog is becoming stressed with this or is getting annoyed by this, you want to make sure that you take a step back and you want to make sure that you're going at a slower pace than you were before. So I'm going to grab another treat. I'm going to go muzzle, stay. Yes. So you can use the command stay if you like, or wait. I use that command just so he understands what I want, because sometimes I might be asking him to do it for like a second, or sometimes I might be asking him to do it for like a few minutes on end. He doesn't really exactly know, so I like to use stay command just so that he can understand me and I can understand him a little bit more better. After you have got your dog to do it for multiple minutes or a couple seconds, whatever your dog is most comfortable with, you want to get them to do muzzle. And so I'll grab a treat here. I usually like to put the treats on the side just so that once they understand, because obviously Max is very understanding of it. So you're going to put your treat onto the side. You're going to ask to do muzzle. So you're going to open it up. You're going to say muzzle. And you're going to go like this. And you're going to take it off. Yes, free. And you're going to give him a treat. Now you do not want to put it all together. You do not want to, You do not want to buckle it up before they are ready, so you just want to get them in the motion of you going around their neck and putting it on. So I'm going to show you again. So I usually put a treat here just so that he knows that he's going to get the reward at the end, but I can't exactly give him a reward when I have both hands working at the same time. So you're going to get muzzle. Yes, good. Stay. And you're going to go like that, and then you're going to drop it. Yes, good job. So this is one of the crucial points in muzzle training that I think anyways, is when you are about to put it on. Because when it's put on and it's just restrained to them, that is when they are most likely to freak out and get very concerned or stressed about it. So you want to make sure that your positive reinforcement all the way. You do not want to get your dog stressed out about this. So you're going to get your dog to muzzle. You're going to pop your treat off the side. Good boy, stay. And then you can slowly start to put it on. I like to put on loosely. Good boy, stay. And then you want to give your dog a treat right away. Alright? So you're going to do this for not very long. You do not want to do this for very long. You're just going to slowly reward them for doing that. So you may do it for maybe like 20 seconds at the beginning. You're just going to reward them for having it on because it's restrained to their face. It is a little bit uncomfortable for them at first time. You're going to be, yes, good boy. You want to pet them, give them lots of treats. Yes. And then as you're giving them treats with your one hand, I like to go and grab the restraint and I like to take it off and then go, boy, yes, and you want to reward them for that. Now, here's the thing for me. I personally choose not to reward them after the muzzle is taken off of him. You can reward him if you would like to. I feel like I reward him with pets and like with praise, but I don't like to reward him with treats because I want him to know that when he's inside the muzzle, he gets treats, and when he decides to get out of the muzzle, he doesn't get treats, but he still gets praise. So this is just more of a, this just helps him get more excited to go inside the muzzle because he realizes this is the only place that he gets treats. So that's what I like to personally use. It works best for me personally, but it may not work best for your dog. Your dog might be stressed out, and so you might want to just give them treats throughout the entire session just so they get a good positive reinforcement with it. So you're going to ask again, go muzzle. Yes, good. You're going to quickly put it on. Now make sure you don't take too much time for this, and make sure you don't do it too tight for the beginning because you do not want to get stressed them out. Good, yes. Now just going to give them some treats. It's very loose on Max, so you want to make sure that it's obviously a lot tighter than this for your dog once he gets comfortable. And so you can see how Max is getting stressed out, so I just get to like get him to calm down. It's okay. Good, calm down. Good. He gets a little bit excited and a little bit stressed out easily. So I like to make sure that he is calm during this because if he gets too stressed out, he starts to freak out and take it off with his paws. So you just want to calm down, just stay. Good. I like to give them a command so that they understand what they're supposed to do because when you don't give them a command and they have the muzzle on, they get very stressed out about it. And using just simple, very, very simple commands like leave it or stay or something. Don't ask for sit or down quite yet. Just wait until they get more used to the muzzle. And see, as you can tell, I'm going to reward him. Good boys, yes. And then I'm going to quickly take it off. Good job, yes. And so as you can tell, whenever I take the muzzle off, he always likes to put his nose inside because he knows that he gets treats for that. And so yeah, so once he gets used to having the muzzle on for a little bit of period of time, like maybe like a minute or two maybe, you can start to use it for training. So you can do sit, down. Another thing is that one of the tips I would give you is that when your dog becomes stressed out and he starts to paw at the muzzle, I'm not a dog professional by any means, but I personally do not take it off when he is pawing at it, because it tells him that when he's stressed out and when he's pawing at something, he gets it off. I want him to be calm, and I want him to have a positive reinforcement with this muzzle. So I wait until he's calm. This might take a couple minutes. You want to make sure that it is on a good, it's pretty tight, you know what I mean? You want to make sure that it's good on there and that it won't easily come off. And so if Max is freaking out, or your dog is freaking out, you just wait a couple minutes. You try and get their attention on you. If they know how to do leave it or look at me command, you can try and get that. Just anything to get them to calm down. And once they do calm down, you reward them and you take off that muzzle right away. So when they freak out, they realize that when they're calm, they get a treat and they also get their muzzle off. So you want to make sure that you just do not overstress them, but you don't want to also baby them when it's coming to the muzzle as well, because then they will learn that, there's just a treat there. Okay, buddy, get it. Because then they will learn that once they paw at the muzzle, that they get the muzzle off. So you can practice this with a variety of things. I practice it indoors first. I do sit commands, down commands. I do it for a couple minutes. I don't do it for too long. You don't want to have the muzzle on for too long. And you just practice any commands that they might know or that they are very well at. And yeah, it's just a lot of practicing. You want to make sure that you don't have a bad experience with it. That's one of the most important things, because one bad experience can really affect your training. So just make sure it's positive all throughout the training session. If they become stressed out, just end the session off with some treats or with a simple command with a muzzle on, like leave it or stay, and they will have a positive reinforcement with it for next time. And yeah. I will show you a couple clips of me training Max with the muzzle on. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about muzzle training, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I'm not a professional by any means. I don't have extremely amount of experience with this, but I do know a certain amount of experience. So just let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be sure to answer them. Bye! Come. Good. Sit. Yes, good. Good boys. Down. Yes, good boys. Yes. Good job. Good boys. Stand. Sit. Yes. Good boys. Stay. Good. Stay. Good. Stay. Stay. Good. Stay. Good boys. Stay. That's good. Good boys. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Yes. Very good, boys. Good boys. Come. Come. Good. Heel. Yes. Sit. Good boys. Yes. Heel. Sit. Good. Good turn. Sit. Yes. Good job. Good boys. Stay. Shake a paw. Yes. Good boys. Other paw. Yes. Good boys. Good boys. Yes. Nice. Wait.